Okay. Well, really excited, honored to be the next head coach at UTRGV. It's been a dream come true for me to come back home to Texas, where I grew up. But this university is on the rise. It's a special place. Chris King and his staff have great vision for the future of this program, our whole athletic program, and that's really what excited me about coming to the Valley was the vision of the president of the athletic department, and I can't wait to get started.
What's your early impression of the area overall, getting a chance to be around here?
Absolutely love the area. We've been here for 4 days now, my wife and daughter, and I haven't met a person that wasn't nice to us or just really good people here. Obviously, coming from Kansas, the weather is very refreshing.
Lane, you've had a lot of success at Division II level. Now that you're coming up to Division I, what are your thoughts on maybe how you'll differ? Are you still going to be the same old Lane Lord, or what's I guess the adjustment for you moving to Division I level?
Well, I think the biggest adjustment for me is going to be having more staff. You know, at the lower levels, we wear so many hats that it's going to be really nice to have 3 full-time assistants, a director of ops, and those kind of things. But as far as basketball goes, we played in arguably the best Division II conference in the country, and we were able to compete at a high level, get to a couple Elite Eights there, and we only recruited Division I players at Pittsburgh State, and obviously we're going to recruit Texas first, South Texas. That's going to be our number one priority, to recruit high school kids from winning programs in Texas, and then obviously we'll sprinkle in some junior college and international players as well. But learning all the coaches in the Valley in South Texas is our number one priority.
Before Larry got here, this program had never had a winning season. They've obviously been in the postseason a few times. What I guess is your thought on trying to take this program to the next step and maybe get to the NCAA tournament for the first time?
Well, this is a unique situation for me. My 3 previous jobs were all at the low end of their respected leagues, and we were able to get those to the top. Well, Larry has done one heck of a job here building this program and putting it on the map. And so my job is now to take it one step further and, on a yearly basis be competing for the WAC championship and obviously go to the NCAA tournament, but also win some games in the NCAA tournament. That's our goal.
What was it about this job that attracted you right here to Rio Grande Valley?
I think just the growth of the university. Basically we've been a university for 2 or 3 years now coming up, and just the transformation from UT Pan America to UTRGV is exciting. I'm glad I'm on the early stages of that. I think Coach Lou Hill is a big influence for me. His passion and his love for the university, and we have some Wichita ties from back in the day, so he's been outstanding. But like I said earlier, I think it's the whole athletic department. Everybody's excited to be here. A lot of young people with a lot of energy, and I just really fell in love with it on the interview process.
How much does it excite you knowing that they've had some success recently, and like you mentioned, it's your chance to kind of be able to take it to the next step?
Yeah, Larry Tidwell, he's a legendary coach in Texas. He's been around a long time. I've known him for probably 15 years. He did an amazing job here, and I'm just fortunate and humbled I get to be his replacement. And we're going to win ball games. We're going to be good, and I can't wait to get with the team and build a staff and hiring 4 new people. And there's a lot to do in a short period of time, but that's what makes it a lot of fun too.
On the floor, what's your kind of style?
We run the dribble drive offense. I really like to get to the basket, and I do like to shoot a lot of threes too. So we either want to get to the basket, we want to create space, and let players be players, but in an organized setting as well.
How is the process of building a staff going?
We are done, but we're waiting for all those things to, I guess you call background checks and go through the whole process. But we do have a staff in place, and they'll start to all get here early next week.
How about getting to know the current players, re-recruiting them, trying to keep them around? What's that process been?
Yeah, that was our number one job as of last Monday, was to call every player, re-recruit them basically, and get them excited about a new philosophy, a new system, and change. And really excited about the chemistry that they already have together, and they're all going to come back, and we're excited to have them.
How quickly do you get started on the process of recruiting new talents, maybe some freshmen and things like that that can come in next year?
Well, we started Monday at 2:01. I got the call at 2 o'clock, and we started recruiting then. So obviously, it's the lifeline of your program, and with 7 seniors, we really have to go to work on early to get these players committed and getting them down to the Valley to see it. Because once they get here, they're going to be like me; they're not going to want to leave.
How is the recruiting pitch different from what you did at Pitt State?
Well, it's like I said before, we recruited Division I players there. This is the number one selling point for me is every recruit I'm going to call, I'm either going to be under a palm tree, I'm going to be at the ocean on the beach, and when it's freezing in Kansas or wherever, I'm going to call them and say, hey, this is where you got to be, because it's beautiful down here. But that'll be our number one approach.
So I'm guessing you didn't really have that chance over in Kansas to sell them on the area.
No. We had to sell them at Pittsburgh State. We had to sell them on our community. We had a great community there at Pitt State. It's a smaller town, so very well supported. So we had to sell that aspect. Coaches are used car salesmen. We're going to find whatever angle we can find, and we'll certainly find our niche here.
Lane, you touched on it briefly about how important it is to recruit in the state. Larry made quite an impact on the local high school basketball community and trying his best to recruit local. What is your philosophy to try to make sure that there are Valley players potentially on your team if they're Division I players?
We have to keep the best players in the Valley at home. It's a must for us, number one priority. Really excited. We'll start next week on when we get down here for good, that trying to meet every coach in the Valley and get connected to those guys and start building those relationships is very important for us to start at home and then work our way out.
Any prior experience at all recruiting or visiting down here before?
When I was in college, I came to South Padre Island a couple times, but no, I haven't recruited down here. The farthest I've recruited is Houston and San Antonio. So I'm excited to meet these coaches and meet the area coaches, the regional coaches, the Valley.
Did anyone have to sell you on this program, or try to convince? What was the Chris King, I guess, convince or the pitch?
Yeah, Chris King really does a great job of believing in this university, selling his vision and his passion, and I believe it with him. And so no, there wasn't no, hey, if we offer the job, you got to think about it. It was, hey, if we offer the job, I said yes, I'll take it right now. So just a great place. Can't wait.
For you, just the chance to coach at the D1 level, being the main guy, just for you, how big of a deal is it, just on your personal note?
It's big. It's what I was a high school coach for 11 years. Then went to junior college, and then went to Pittsburgh State. But the goal 14 years ago was to be a Division I head coach, and we're here. We're going to make the most of it. And again, I'm humbled to be here, but I'm also extremely excited and goal-driven and ready to get this thing going.
Any update on the schedule and what you guys are going to do for non-conference?
I know the schedule is done, and I know we go to Baylor, to Texas A&M, and we have Texas at home, University of Texas at home. So those are the three, the three big guys there. But then we'll have a home classic. We'll also play Texas Southern at home, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi at home. So we got a good home slate. We got a good schedule.
Thanks, Coach. That's great, Coach.